Welcome you all for the revision classes for 6 MTT students of maintenance of machine tools. This video includes revision of 6th unit, that is computer managed maintenance system and machine tool foundation. I hope you all watched the previous videos which I uploaded. If not, please do watch because it helps a lot for your revision purpose. Okay, let us start with introduction part of this unit, that is computer managed maintenance system and machine tool foundation. So today computer managed maintenance system includes all aspects. Okay, you all are familiar with this one because what happens in day-to-day life without computer managed system, okay, our day-to-day life becomes hectic. Okay, as you know already. Okay, it includes everything. Okay, whatever our aspect work is there, it depends on the automatic system only. Okay, so that's why today CMMS includes all aspects of maintenance, including preventive and predictive maintenance for tracking, inventing, usage, tracking failures, tracking, documentation, analysis, and systems integration, etc. Okay, its main benefits are like, okay, so what type of benefits we are having, let's see. First one is reduction in machine breakdowns and increased plant availability. So as you know already, if the system will becomes automatic, then automatically the breakdowns will decreasing. Okay, so increasing the plant availability will starts increasing because efficiency goes on increasing. And second, reduction in overtime and optimum utilization of the manpower. So as you know that if the system will becomes automated system, then automatically overtime of duty will becomes reducing. Okay, reduction in overtime and optimum utilization of the manpower, so efficiency will goes on increasing, so taking the optimum utilization of the manpower sufficiently. Okay, third, lower maintenance operating cost. It includes lower maintenance operating cost because everything will becomes automatic, then automatically maintenance will becomes less, so cost will be less. Next, better inventory management. So whatever the available necessary equipments, so it will becomes better. Okay, so that's why better inventory management will increasing. Then longer machine life. If once the system will becomes automatic implemented by the computer managed maintenance system, then longer machine life will be we can have. Okay, so that's why longer machine life can be possible. Then conformity with health and safety standards. So that is also one of the major part of this computer managed maintenance system. Okay, definitely the health and safety standards will be increasing. Then quicker access to plant maintenance facilities, maintenance statistics. So what are the available accessories we are having, facilities what we are having, that we can know very easily. Okay, so that's why this CMMS plays very important role in an industrial areas. CMMS is not any new system. Okay, so it is traditional of maintenance but is making use of computers for quickly and efficiently deciding, planning and organizing various jobs for systematic plant maintenance. So that's why while doing the maintenance system, this CMMS plays very important role. Okay, so this is all about the introduction part of the CMMS. Then next point, approach towards computerization. Okay, how the approach is developing. Okay, so while implementing the small to larger scale industries, how the approach towards the computerization will increases, that we're going to see here. Okay, in big existing plant, usually computerization is not done at a time. Okay, so in every industry computerization will not be done at a time because high investment is necessary at a time in all the departments, but step by step the computerization is done. Okay, first the critical areas are selected. Okay, which are the critical areas we're going to judge. Okay, then taking the decision, and in that area computerization can be implemented. Then take some other areas or any departments computerized and then integrate with previously computerized department or areas. So step by step development has to be done. Thus gradually covers the whole plant. Like this only gradual computerization can be done. This gradual computerization develops the confidence. In small scale industries computerization can be done at one time. So this computerization will helps to increase the confidence, as well as it will keep the latest softwares with the mankind workers. Keep the separate system for maintenance and other jobs like finance and the sales, etc. Okay, so by keeping this type of systems for the maintenance will becomes very easier to get a good profit in every aspect. By this priority can be the given to the maintenance work. The softwares required for computerized managed maintenance systems are available by following three options. Which are those three options? We'll see here. Okay, one, own in-house development. Okay, we have to maintain our own house as a development. Then second, development with the help of outside party. Then with the help of outside party we need to develop. Then third one is purchase of the suitable packages. With the help of that required software packages, we need to purchase that suitable packages and we have to implement in day-to-day life. Then it will become very easier to computerization whole system. Okay, first one is reliable, flexible and easy acceptable, and this is cheapest. Second one is more or less acceptable by end users. This is less time consuming but more costly. The inexperience of the members of the team is taken care by the experienced outside party. Okay, so that's why outside party, with the help of that experience only, that can be implemented. Third one is costly and less acceptable to end users. So these are the three options through which we can follow the computerization step by step. So this is almost approach towards the computerization can be done in systems. Okay, in the figure itself it is shown, okay, how the computerization helps in various industries. Without the computers, okay, how the mankind we cannot predict, we cannot analyze. So that's why it will increases the productivity, it will increases the safety, like that so many advantages we are having. Okay, by seeing the image of this slide we can easily understand how the approach towards the computerization can be done. So the next slide, next point, scope of computerization. Okay, so after computerization, what type of scope we are having, what type of developments we are having. Okay, we're going to see in this point. Computerization, that is computer managed maintenance system, covers the total maintenance management system. Some of the branches, subsystems that can be covered in CMMS are like it is given. First, equipment classification and information. Like that, we're going to see what the production we are going to manufacture. So dividing into those information into some parts. Okay, equipment classification has to be done with the help of that information only. Then second, maintenance planning. Then what kind of planning is to be done for the maintenance purpose, that is done. And third, material planning. What exactly materials are necessary, what exactly materials are required, like that we are going to plan. Then fourth, captive engineering shop planning. Okay, where should we buy the materials, where should we store the materials, where should we store the materials with that manufactured materials. Okay, like that we are going to plan. Inventory control. Then inventory control, that is nothing but what are necessary tools. Okay, kits are necessary. Okay, it should be easily available. Then downtime information analysis, that is failures on that why that failures occurs. Okay, if we done this kind of procedure in future, what kind of benefits we are having, like that we should plan. Analysis, complete analysis it is necessary to do. Work order management, what kind of work is necessary, what kind of work is implemented, like that plan. Maintenance cost, so how much cost is we are having in future if we implemented this system, like that we should maintain a consistent plan. Maintenance audit and performance measurement. Okay, measurement of the performances and the maintenance systems is necessary. For affecting computerization in above mentioned branches, some monster files are to be developed, such as some type of files are developed. Which are those files? Like equipment facilities. Okay, what are equipments, what are facilities, like that we need to maintain a master. Okay, in that master everything should be edited. Equipment service instruction files. Okay, whatever the services instructions we are having, that should be mentioned in that file. Cost that equipment summary file should be maintained. Maintenance staff master file. Okay, so who are absent, who are present, and who did the work, like that everything should be maintained in a master. Equipment spare catalogs, what kind of equipments are necessary, okay, during that working time, okay, and during maintenance time, what type of equipments are necessary, spare parts, tools, like that everything should be catalogued. Then maintenance materials stock master maintained. Okay, so how much stock is remained in our store, that should be maintained in master. Annual budget master, this is most important, because whatever the profit, whatever the losses we are having, that should be edited in the master. With the help of that one only we can plan for the next project. Along with these files, some transaction files are also developed. These are like amendment to the masters. Okay, what are amendments we followed? Okay, which are those points we should be maintained in that master. And equipment history files. So just now only I told regarding tools and kits. Okay, with the help of that one only, this also covers pending maintenance, that is also maintained. So if any pending maintenance remained during the working time, that is should be mentioned in the master. In the next day we should start with that work only. Okay, so it will reminding the work, it will helps to do that work. Active or pending work order file is to be maintained. completed work orders, what are the necessary work, what are the remains work, what are the completed work. These all kind of work is to be maintained in the master. Maintenance material transaction files, equipment utilization file. Okay, so in the resource, in the system, whatever we are used, whatever the utilized equipment file is to be maintained. In that one it covers everything. Okay, how much we are used the material, how much we manufactured materials, jobs, like that, everything should be maintained in that file. Okay, for updating and working with transaction files, lot of regular and specific information are needed. So just now only I told regarding that one only it is given. Okay, with the help of that information only we can plan for the next project, next plan. Okay, needed system of the supply of the informations by the different agencies are to be developed, like external agencies are to be involved to get a good work from those. Few essential input informations are job details, inspection reports, progress informations, job card and work order, feedbacks, departmental identity cards details for purchase order issued, stores, various other feedbacks, various output reports are generated in computer managed maintenance system. Okay, see, these all things are very much essential to maintain the data regarding profit or losses of that particular jobs. Okay, which helps for the next work, while taking decision on the next work. Okay, it will helps because analysis on these data only to get a decision, it will helps, such as overall equipment status and failure analysis, preventive maintenance and condition based maintenance schedules, progress report of the major repair materials, consumption material patterns, work in progress and capacity utilization of engineering, spares availability, maintenance, audit reports. These all things are very much essential. Okay, and also to know the how the worker are responded. Okay, how they are involved while doing the work, that also implies. Okay, so that's why we need to maintain everything with the help of this computerization. So that's why this scope of computerization plays very important role. In exam he may ask, explain regarding scope of the computerization or scope of the computerization explain, for 7 to 8 marks. At that time you have to write these all things systematically. Okay, so this is all about scope of the computerization. Next, moving on to the next point, that is material management management module. So material management module is basically the responsibility of the material management department. Okay, so in this material management module, what type of materials are taken for the production of the jobs, it matters. Means that what type of strength, capacity that material is having, what kind of strength, what kind of good characteristics required for production of the jobs, that depends. These all factors are considered in the material management module. Okay, but it is equally important for maintenance persons, as availability of the equipment depends on the timely availability of the parts, consumable tools and tackles, etc. Okay, means that what are the availability of the equipments we are having in our resource, which are timely availability okay, or not, we have to check first, okay. The spare parts which are consumable tools or not, like that we'll going to tackle everything, okay. Then only it is possible to we can decide, okay, which type of material is required, how much strength is needed, like that, okay. So that's why this material management module plays very important role. So following are the some areas included in this module, like cataloging of the spares and consumables. Means that catalogs are nothing but equipments which are necessary for doing the particular job, okay, and consumables are nothing but raw material, okay. So for doing the work on that consumable job, that work extra material is to be removed, that is nothing but a consumable work, okay. So cataloging equipments are necessary or not, available or not, that is to be checked first, okay. Complication of the basic details and specifications regarding that work, what are the complications we are facing, like that details are needed. Then third, classification of the spare parts for that particular job, what other requirements we are having, that is to be classified according to that work, which type of material is required, which type of that extra materials are needed, extra equipments to handle that particular work, like that should be classified. And fourth one is requirement planning, okay. For doing that particular jobs, production of the jobs, some planning is required, okay. So that's why. Then fifth, inventory monitoring, whether the equipments are available or not, inventories, everything is available or not, that is to be maintained. Then standardization, we need to reduce the maximum wastage, that should be our motto. So then only it is possible to do the work in standard condition. Then tender equalization and recommendation, if other resources are essential, then we can call for the tender, okay. Like that we have to maintain material management module. The advantage of such modules are timely availability of the material of right time, okay, and reduction in the lead time for procurements. We can avoid the maximum time, then we can utilize the maximum time for the production purpose. So here by applying that tender, so we can maximally consumption of the time we can avoid, okay. So that's why in most of the industries are doing such a typical tender concept. Inventory controls, consumption of the controls, proper identification of the materials are very much convenient to apply this material management model. So in the image itself gives the some information. In the first image only, that gives the some information regarding material management module. See one point only which can covers the everything, okay. So it depends on that particular point only. So that's why this material management plays important role. Next, moving on to the next sub point of this CMMS, that is machine tool foundation, okay. While doing the foundation of the new machineries, so many factors are to be considered, okay. So that's why this plays very important role while foundation of the new machine. The foundation of machine tool can be said to be the structure that serves as a base for the installation and provides normal conditions for the operations of the machine tool, because there is a possibility of dynamic forces will be exist, because while machine starts running, so many factors are exerts. Because of those, vibration may be exist. Because of that vibration, jobs will becomes error oriented. So that's why machine tool foundation plays very important role in and every mechanical industries. The design and support here, so here support is nothing but foundation of the machine tool serves the following functions. Which are those? It supports the whole weight of the machine tool, because every machine in mechanical industry are very heavy, okay, while foundation only we need to give the more concentration to avoid the future defects. It helps in keeping the machine tool properly aligned with all its mechanisms. Alignment should be maintained. It acts as a source for the absorbing all the vibrations produced by the unbalanced forces in the machine tool. During installation, if we not follow the proper procedure, definitely it will become unbalanced forces may be exerts, vibration may be exerts. Then fourth, it helps in maintaining a proper working height for the operators, okay. Once we did the foundation properly, then it will becomes very easy for the operators while doing the proper work. Then fifth, it provides the normal working conditions. This is all about introduction part of the machine tool foundation. Next point, factors to be considered for machine tool foundation, okay. So this question asked for many times. Just you go through the previous question papers. Factors name or list which are to be considered for machine tool foundation, okay, like that he will going to be explained. Which are those factors? Like weight of the machines, okay. So just now only I told, before installation in every mechanical industry that machineries are very heavy, as you know already. So while foundation of those machines installation, we need to give the more concentration, or else it will becomes very hectic in our future, okay. Then second factor, horsepower to be transmitted, okay. The depth of the foundation increased with an increase of the horsepower of the machineries, okay. If that horsepower or transmitting power is more, then we need to dig the that height of the foundation, the depth we need to increase, okay. Then third, bearing capacity of the soil, that is also needed. The complete weight of the machine tool, the foundation falls on the soil, the maximum load that soil is capable with standing. So that's why withstanding capacity of the soil should be more. Thus this is an important factor in the foundation design. Engine speed also considered. If engine speed is more, then height of that soil digging is considerable as a more. Then fifth factor, type of the motion, which type of motion is to be transferring from that links from that mechanism in that particular machines, that is also considerable. Because of those only, that also starts affecting on that foundation. Before foundation, that all things are analyzed. Unbalanced forces, if we not perfectly aligned, perfectly balanced those mating parts and various other parts, definitely unbalanced forces will be exerted. That's why unbalanced forces are to be maintained properly. Materials used for the foundation. During foundation, which type of materials are used? Those all things are considerable, because so many types of defects may be arised. If consistently work starts changing. So that's why materials which are to be used for foundation, those all things are affected. So these all things are considerable for as a factors to be considered for machine tool foundation. See in the images only, okay, how they are taken care of that foundation, okay. So much of care is to be taken during the foundation of that particular machine tool, okay. So this is all about factors. The next last point of this unit, installation of the machine tool, okay. As soon the machine tool is, this is installation of the machine tool. Machine tool is received by the supplier. Next step is to initial inspection to check the damaged parts, okay. Whatever the damaged parts came from that receiver or by the supplier, that is to be examined, okay. If any mistakes, any damages found, that is to be rectified. After completion of the above operation, the process of installation of the machine tool begins, okay. After that procedure, next installation procedure is to be continued. Manufacturer generally supply the instructions manuals, okay. So this is important. With the help of that manual only, that installation procedure is to be followed. In that there is a detailed procedure for installation, okay. In that one it is given detailed procurement, okay. With the help of that installation procurement procedure, okay, we need to follow everything, follow that installation procedure, okay. So some steps is given in that manuals, okay. Which are those steps? We'll see. Preparation of the good foundation plan, okay. First one is planning, means that what kind of materials are required to do that foundation, everything is to be prepared. So that is nothing but it covers everything. Preparation of the good foundation plan. Setting the machine on its own for installation, okay. That machine is to be setting for its own installation purpose, okay. If once we installed, so will not be having any defects in our future life, okay, while dealing with that machines continuously. So that's why we need to avoid everything that damaged procedures. Then third, leveling and alignment of the machine tool on its foundation, okay. Once installed, leveling is to be maintained, okay. That is nothing but alignment is to be maintained during that installation of particular components which are related to that machines. That tools are alignment perfectly maintained. Then fourth, connections of the machine tool to the power supply, okay. Giving the connections to that machines, okay, that power supply is available or not, okay. Giving the required necessary kit with the help of those only, that installation can be done properly, okay. In the image itself it is shown installation procedure of the machine tools, okay. So in exam he may ask for this question, explain installation of machine tool, okay, for 78 marks. At that time you have to write these all points. So this is all about computer managed maintenance system and machine tool foundation, okay. Definitely he will going to ask 15 to 20 marks from this chapter, okay. So approach towards the computerization, this question may comes because many time asked this question. You just go through the previous question paper and scope of the computerization material management module. So how that computerization implemented in every industries, okay, like that you have to answer material management module. So what are the importance, like that you have to read it carefully. Then factors, definitely you are going to ask these factors, okay, because so many times asked. You have to read those factors carefully and remember those points. So this is all about computer managed maintenance system. So don't waste your time, just go through these videos as well as the notes properly. Okay, if you have any doubts, you call and clarify. Okay, thank you all.